So today on my sales channel, I'll be talking about sales prospecting, and this is one of the hardest part of sales. And I mean, some people actually dread this part. And just from my previous video, just like I said, sales prospecting is if you have an organization or a sales organization that is distributed into an SDR, an AE, an account management team members. Of course, the SDR will be the major person doing the sales prospecting, and of course, reaching out to clients, and of course, trying to build that rapport and understanding their need base or their use case before then setting up a meeting to give it to the account executive to actually move ahead with it. So now for sales prospecting, if you're looking to be an SDR in tech sales, sales prospecting is your number one task of the day. You're going to be doing this day in, day out, every minute, every hour. And what is sales prospecting? So sales prospecting basically is actually just finding out who are your personas, who are the people that will probably need your product in terms of organizations that will probably need your product, has a need for your product based on your research, either through the web, LinkedIn, or any tool you want to use. Finding out who are those people, which organization needs your particular product, and it could be based on their current news. I mean, if you go on website, you probably see what they are currently doing, what's the new thing they're trying out, what's they're hiring, are they hiring new stars, are they promoting new stars, are they getting funding. Those are the things, those are called triggers you can actually use to actually understand if this organization at this point of their journey would actually need your product. So sales prospecting involves you finding out who are these organizations, and within the organization, who are the decision makers. Then after getting who are the decision makers, who are the personas, basically called decision makers, of course, people that are impacted by your product. Then you dig deeper to actually understand the people themselves that will make this decision and how you can actually get through to them through different messaging methods. It could be email, text, cold calling, any method you feel would actually be specialized to that particular persona. So now we'll start from the first step. The first step is understanding who the company is, who needs your product. Now, for a salesperson, not everyone will actually want to buy from you. Not everyone would actually need your product at every specific time. So organizations have different triggers you can actually use. I will tell you some of mine, and of course these are the triggers I've used over the course of the years that I've been in sales, and it has worked for me perfectly. Now, triggers mean that what are those bells or alarms or alerts that goes off with an organization that will make you understand that, okay, at this point of this organization's business or journey, they will probably need my product. So what are these alarms? So one of the things I said earlier could work for you is if they just raise funding. If an organization just raise funding, it means that first of all, they are trying to expand. Now, whatever product you're selling, if it's a product that helps organizations handle expansion, or probably helps them handle effectiveness within their workplace or their business operations, of course, every organization that is trying to expand or just got funding would actually need your product. So one of the things you can also do, or always do, is to check out if they just got funding. If they just got funding, you can actually use this as a trigger. This trigger works for all of the organization. Another trigger you can also use is if they are constantly employing. Now, for some organization, they are constantly employing every now and then, depending on what product they are selling, they are constantly. Then for some organization, they have specific period they usually actually just employ. Now, if you find out that this organization is actually employing for majority of the roles, in terms of maybe they're employing new operations specialists, they're employing CFOs, they're trying to get a new they're trying to try a new idea, trying to diversify their business, or they're trying to do something different, or they're trying to grow in a very large way. All of these are triggers you can actually use to actually know that an organization will probably need your product, especially if you're selling a product that has to do with how to handle effectiveness or how to ensure that the operations are moving smoothly. So now operations could be in form of sales, it could be a sales tool, it could be an operational tool, it could be a logistic tool, whatever tool you're selling. If an organization is hiring, this can actually be a trigger for you to reach out to the organization. Another thing you can use as a trigger is if they are promoting new people, right? So you just promoted like a couple of people and moving them into a new channel, or you just brought out a new product. Now that can be another trigger. If they brought out a new product, it means that for that particular product, they might need to employ new people, or they might be trying to do something, or they might try to generate revenue from a different perspective. All of that can be a trigger you can actually use to know, okay, this organization might need my product, depending on what you're selling. Now, this is totally depending on what you're selling, of course. If you're selling a tool that will help them in hiring process, of course, this is your time to actually reach out to them, because if they are funding, they're getting funded by whatever investor. It means that the investor is expecting expect them to actually enlarge their business, which means of course they will need more people to actually join the organization. So that is your cue to actually reach out to that organization. Now to my YouTube channel, like this particular post, comment if you think there's something you want to add to what I've said, or you think there's some other videos you want me to talk about, there's something you need, and I'll be able to help you out. So till I see you next time, my name is Rulu Watinere.